State your name.
Hi, my name is Morgan Loff. I am I'm the brains behind this madness.
And where exactly are we?
We are at Hillcrest Park in Fullerton, California, which is about a 10-minute drive up the street from Disneyland.
And what are we here for?
We are here for the inaugural California Jones meetup. And this is a very historical event. We have plenty of Indiana Jones cosplayers out here. We have whips, you could probably hear them in the back. We have two very, very well-known, reputable whip makers out here. Isaac from Lyson Whip Company and Torrance Fisher from Sword Guy Builds. And we also have lovely Henry Jones Jr.'s out here, and it's just an absolute honor to be a part of this event.
Hello, my fellow Raiders and Crusaders. It's me, Nathan, and we are on a very fun trip today.
Yes, sir.
Let's get some good B-roll, shall we?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So what's your name?
My name is Richard Cook.
How long have you been doing Henry Sr. cosplay?
Boy, how long has it been? I think it's been about 5 or 6 years. And how I started it was I was going to go to the Mickey Halloween party at Disneyland. And I tried to think about, okay, what character can I do? What are like old guys with gray beards that wear glasses? And I thought about Indiana Jones' dad. Okay, and so initially it was just closet cosplay, the stuff I grabbed out of the closet, and everybody recognized me, even though nothing was accurate. And so the last 5 years or so has just been slowly upgrading item by item the costume.
And where did you get this current iteration of the senior costume?
Everything comes in pieces. The suit had to be, most stuff had to be custom made. So the suit was custom made by a place in Mumbai, in India. It's called Studio Suits. And it's an awesome website. You go over there, you can order the fabric, you can have it all customized. So his suit has a ticket pocket right there. It has no vent in the back. It's a very specific suit. And the waistcoat has 2 flat pockets, 2 welded pockets, and they all have to be functional pockets because he always has his pen, he has his pocket watch. So all this had to be ordered. And it's not as heavy. The original suit was Harris tweed, which is very heavy. And this one's a lot lighter tweed, which I'm thankful for. The hat I custom made, a woman at Etsy. But I think you're more of like the fabric came from a vintage Harris tweed jacket because you can't find hats that's dark. The hat in the movie is really dark. So she took the jacket, and people may not know, but every piece of Harris tweed has a label with a code number. And that's the label from the jacket. So this is the original label that came from Scotland with this piece of tweed. Oh. And she did research, and this is exactly screen accurate, but once again it had to be custom made.
That is incredible.
I had a bow tie custom made, and it's still not totally screen accurate because you can't ever find the right fabric. But once again, there's a woman at Etsy I found that will make bow ties, so I found vintage fabric. So I have about 3 or 4 bow ties, none of them are 100% screen accurate. And the shoes are, because you can just find vintage shoes.
That's still very impressive. And are you going to continue doing senior cosplays in the future?
Oh, of course. Oh, and the glasses too. I should mention those. These are original glasses from the 1930s. eBay, $6.
And what got you into Indiana Jones?
Like I said, it was just I was looking for a costume for Halloween one year, and I thought, oh, that's an old guy with a beard. I'll do that. And then once I started doing it, then I got into it. Then started going down the rabbit hole.
Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
What is your name?
Mickey Bukowski.
How long have you been doing Indiana Jones cosplay?
5 years.
What got you into cosplay?
I always loved costumes. Indiana Jones was my Halloween go-to when I was a kid. When in 2014 I joined the 501st Legion, and then I really got into the whole idea of costuming not just on Halloween. And I wanted something else to wear to cons besides a helmet, so Indy was the natural choice for me.
Speaking of the Indy costume, who are you wearing?
Who am I wearing? Let's see. Well, this is a Wested Temple of Doom jacket. This is a screen-capped Temple of Doom hat. I have the Azuma Temple of Doom shirt. All my straps are by David at Make It Jones, and they're all Temple of Doom style. I think you're probably detecting there's a theme here with my clothes.
Just a little bit.
Pants are What Price Glory, and I have the Alden boots.
Very nice.
Whip is a Todd's, and I dyed it with Feebings to give it that Temple of Doom look.
And what is the next piece of indie gear that you're hoping to acquire?
Well, after today I was thinking about acquiring an actual whip as opposed to a costume one. That's probably it as far as what I need. I think I pretty much got everything except for the whip.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Russell Lloyd. I'm from Harbor City, California.
How long have you been doing Indiana Jones cosplay?
Probably about 3 to 4 years.
What got you into cosplay?
Well, I guess I actually didn't start with Indiana Jones. I started more with Pokemon, and like I guess I like the idea of people just going to conventions and like dressing up, and it's not Halloween or some kind of event. It's just like a big gathering.
Very nice. Who are you wearing in terms of gear?
In terms of gear, I'm kind of I guess you could say a Streets of Cairo, but I'm kind of a hodgepodge mix of a bunch. I have my Raiders designer collection hat. I have a Cabela Safari shirt. I have a holster from eBay. Bullwhip from Elias and Whipco. But mainly it's a Streets of Cairo, minus the dust and the rolling sleeves.
Very nice. What's the next piece of gear you're hoping to collect?
I really like collecting all the whips, so I'm really trying to set my sights on a trendy whip coat.
Very nice. Well, thank you for your time. What's your name?
Brian Rohrenbacher.
How long have you been doing Indiana Jones cosplay?
Oh my gosh. Probably around 13 years or so, but not very good indie cosplays. I think I've gotten more serious about it in the past like 6 or 7 years.
And what kind of gear are you rocking today?
I have a Penman hat. It's actually a Temple of Doom style, but I kind of pinched it in a little bit more. Wested leather jacket, What Price Glory shirts and pants, Thursday boots. You can get them in there.
Yep.
They've actually stopped making that style, so I'm trying my best to keep them lasting as long as I can. Let's see, for the gear, this is 8-foot indie style by Blake at Trinity Whips. The web belt was like Amazon or eBay or something, been a while. Holster is Todd's Costume, and the gun belt is screen capped, along with the whip holster.
And the bag strap and bag?
Oh yes, that is also Todd's Costumes.
Very nice.
I wear satchels so often I forget I'm wearing them sometimes.
I understand. What got you into indie cosplay?
I think it was just loving the character so much and wanting to dress like him. Especially early on when I started getting into cosplay, someone put it this way. Cosplay is like over-the-top sports fan at a game, where they put the jersey on, the makeup on, and it's showing appreciation for their team. So cosplay is really just my way of showing appreciation for the character in the film franchise.
That's a very great way to put it. What was the first piece of gear you ever got?
It would have been the hat, but it was the Disneyland hat. And because that one's not very screen accurate, like even in the colors, I actually switched out the band on that one closer to a black, darker brown one, just so it would look a little bit better. So yeah, the hat, and then after that I think it probably was the pants. The first pants I got were from Todd's Costumes as well.
Very
So
nice.
yeah, those are the first, probably more screen accurate piece of article clothing that I got.
And what are you hoping will be your next prop acquisition?
Ooh, well actually I've already ordered a new hat. The Penman one is a little old at this point, about 7 years old, maybe 8. And it shrunk up a little bit on me. I think my head got a little bit bigger over the past few years too. So anyway, I actually have a new hat coming in from Mike at Northwest Hats. Other than that, I don't know what the next one's going to be. I'm leaning towards maybe putting some money into a pair of Paladins actually.
And it shows.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
So what's your name?
Hi, my name is Morgan Loff. I am the brains behind this whole operation, so either could be a good thing or a bad thing.
How long have you been cosplaying as Indiana Jones?
I've been dressing up as Indiana Jones since I was probably in junior high school, finding anything that I could in my closet that looked like something Indiana Jones, and then I was able to, you know, dress up, and like every Halloween since then, I've been dressing up as Indiana Jones. But cosplaying professionally, probably since 2016, and being able to find like a lot of the great vendors out there and joining all the Facebook groups, it's been a really wonderful blessing, especially during this pandemic.
So who are you wearing in terms of gear?
So who am I wearing? Well, let me show you. First off, this is my hoofed Lucky Fedora made by Mikael Einerson in Sweden, and it is 100% beaver. Wonderful, wonderful crafted hat. Love it to death. I am wearing a Wested Legacy Raiders of the Lost Ark jacket that was just released earlier this year or late last year, and got it secondhand off of eBay. And the leather is great. Even though it's a little bit warmer today, it still feels nice to wear. Underneath, I have a What Price Glory shirt, very standard What Price Glory shirt. And speaking of What Price Glory, the bag strap and the bag are all What Price Glory reproductions. Down here I have my, well actually the whole rigging right here is from District Goods, formerly known as District Goods. Now it's Franklin Pratt Leather, made by Evan. Belt, gun holster, and whip holder. The pants are Wested wool trousers. The boots are Thursday boots. They're the close enough boots because I didn't want to get my Eldon 403s dirty today. And I also have my lovely 8-foot Fortune and Glory and Saddle Tan Trinity Bullwhip made by Blake Bruning. And this thing is like a diesel truck, and I love it to death. It is wonderfully crafted, it's heavy in the right places, and it's a wonderful investment. So, yeah.
What's the next piece of gear you're hoping to acquire?
Well, the next piece of gear that I know I'm getting, it's incoming, is a genuine beaver felt Herbert Johnson fedora. And if you don't know who Herbert Johnson is, it's the makers of the hats for Indiana Jones.
Which film style is it coming in?
It is going to be a Raiders look, and my head is specifically, to put it lightly, large. So I'm looking for anywhere from Streets of Cairo, which is kind of what I have going on right now, to the perfect symmetrical with the Raiders turn look and the opening jungle scene going into the Idol Temple. I really, really love that look.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Morgan.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
So, what is your name?
My name is Isaac Elias. I'm with the Elias Whip Company.
And how long have you been making whips?
I've been making whips, trying to make whips since 2008, more professionally since about 2018.
And the whip around your neck, what style is that?
This is a Raiders in nylon, 8 foot, with a almost a white hide claw.
What got you into making whips and the Indiana Jones hobby?
I fell in love with Indiana Jones in 2008 when Crystal Skull came out, and started trying to make a whip ever since then. And in college I finally figured out how, and since then I've been improving my craft, and now I'm selling them.
Very nice. And how much do you usually ask for your whips?
Starting price, I have scrap whips for around 50 bucks, and then my indies start around 200.
Okay. And what do you feel is the strongest whip that you make?
My strongest whips are my trademarks. They're just my standard custom. They come with a 10-inch handle. And they're set in foot from 5 foot all the way up to 12 foot.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Say something asinine.
All right, ready?
Yes, yeah.
So what is your name?
I'm Torrance Fisher.
And what do you do?
I am a whip maker. I'm a professional whip maker.
How long have you been making whips?
Maybe about 6 years or so.
Do you have a company?
Yes, Sword Guy Builds.
Very nice. What is your favorite whip to make?
Favorite whip to make? That's a very good question. I like pushing my stuff in the direction of being like very fancy. I don't know. I do nylon and kangaroo leather. Right now, I'm really trying to hone in on leather bull whips and leather stock whips, especially. Stock whips I think are super challenging. Yeah, that's basically, I just want to make things to make people feel awesome and get them to develop their skills and enthusiasm for whip crack.
Now, was it Indiana Jones that got you into the want to make bull whips? Or was it always just an interest?
There is an ancillary connection, but technically, no, for me it was just my friend who does love Indiana Jones cracked a whip for me one time, and I don't know, I was talking with some of the guys here earlier, and it's like you can just feel it in your chest when that whip cracks real powerfully, and for me that was the experience that told me like, oh yeah, this is definitely my life right now.
Very nice.
But I never actually got into Indiana Jones.
What is the strongest whip you think you've made?
That is the best performing.
Mm-hmm.
Best performing whip. This one actually is very high on the list. I would say that I've got an 8-foot 20 plat right now with like a 12-inch handle in kangaroo leather. That one came out very nice also. Let me think. It might be a toss-up between these two. I think those are some of my best work.
Very, very nice. Well, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
Dad! I came here to save you! Dad! Save you! Dad! I came here to save you! Dad! I came here to save you! Dad! I came here to save you!
Dad, I came here to save you.
Dad, I came here to save you! Dad, I came here to save you! This is an obsession, Dad! You're an obsession, Dad! You're an obsession! You're an obsession! You're an obsession! You're all obsessions! You're all obsession! You're an obsession! You're an obsession! Wait, hold up! You're all an obsession!
This is intolerable.
What?